football, brother. The football. First game of the
Onto the
weekend.
Prem.
First game of the weekend is the game I want to talk about, and we will focus on it a little bit. Manchester United, Fulham, brother. I think obviously I have to start this one. But
What's your thoughts? Bro? This is a huge one for Ten Hag, eh? If he loses, I think it could be curtains for Ten Hag.
I don't think they'll sack him, bro. I don't think they'll sack him. I think
I don't think so.
with the new owner coming in, well, a new football owner coming in, I think they're gonna keep him, bro. I think the problem is, where do we go from him, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to ask you next. Like, if you guys do sack him, what's next? Who do you go to? Like Conte? You guys can't go for Conte. Mourinho back? No. So there's pretty much not any. Well, the one thing I saw, and I think you would be super happy about, the main candidate at the moment is Zinedine Zidane.
But Zidane, bro, fair enough, with a big budget and a world-class team, he can do well. But what, you think he can pull a team out of the trenches?
Players. The thing with him is anyone's going to want to play for Zidane, though. Anyone. And I think, like how people say, like Ronaldo especially, I think he spoke about Ten Hag a little bit, where he said, there's a difference when certain people speak to you in the dressing room and a certain emotion you get and feeling you get. When Zidane speaks to these young players or any players in the thing, nobody's been at his level, so they can't really say anything.
But bro, Zidane, you know what Zidane feels like? You know that advert where there's that big water tank and the water's running out and that guy just slaps that like sticky plaster on. Yeah. That's exactly what Zidane would be, bro. It would just be what Zidane is.
You think so? You think the Glazers, all of that needs to go and all of that needs to change before there's real change?
It's all the changes, but the main thing is it's gonna take time, bro. And it's like we've spent so much time like scraping the bottom of the barrel, bro. So it's just gonna take so much time to fix everything. And I honestly feel like the best thing we probably can do is just stick with Ten Hag and just hope that he can pull out, bro. It's last season he had a great season.
Say, bro.
Yeah, last season he had a great season, bro. We kind of have to back him on that, bro. That's what he's capable of. If he's lost the dressing room, so then start kicking O's out the dressing room, bro. They're not. It doesn't at the moment.
Sancho.
But at the moment, there's not one player that I would, if they sold him, I would be like, oh fuck, why are they selling?
Yeah, you can't be.
You know what I mean? Even Bruno, bro.
Even Rashford.
If they sold Rashford, I'd be like, okay, well.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I mean? It's come to that point.
You guys
bro.
are at that stage now where there's no emotions, there's no sentiment left. It's now literally about trying to fix the club as soon as possible. You saw it with Arsenal, you saw that with Aubameyang getting kicked out, Ozil getting kicked out. I mean, these were high-profile players, loved by the fans. But they had to go. They had to go for the betterment of the team. And I agree with you. There's a few players in this side that probably do need to go. Bruno as a captain doesn't seem to be working. What's your thoughts on the whole captaincy situation with Bruno?
Bro, it's captaining a sinking ship, so it doesn't matter who's the captain, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's Bruno. Yeah, he's an emotional guy, but he's also passionate, bro. So it's who else do you put in there? You can't really put someone else who's going to give the same amount of passion.
You can't give it back to Maguire either. Yeah,
exactly,
you can't give it back to Maguire, and there's literally no one else. Scott McTominay is probably the next in line if you think about it.
Bro,
or Rashford, but Rashford's not a captain.
Bro, Maguire, a week ago, they're talking about like we've lost one game that he's played in, and he shared these on his socials and in media and all that. But so he starts the next 2 games, concedes 6 goals in 2 games, bang.
Yeah.
But he's a joke. Bro.
I don't understand. That's what I agree with you. There needs to be a revolution at the club. Remember Rangnick though? Rangnick, he called it when he was still there.
He said
he called it. He's 7, 8, 9 players out of the club.
Exactly, bro. So I say stick with the manager.
Okay, so wait. Let's just go like this. Yes. So let's wait. You say stick with the manager. That's what you think is the best solution.
Yeah.
What do you think United and the Glazers are gonna do though? Because you guys are the biggest club in the world. There's no time really for messing around in bad results. So what do you think the Glazers and, Radcliffe now possibly coming in, what do you think they're going to do?
I think Radcliffe, safe option, keep him there, bro. You don't want to be kind of like
keep him there
in a situation. I think it sets him up also for like a big moment. Because let's say it does go like horribly bad. You know what I mean?
It turns around or something.
And so either it goes great, then everyone says, good decision by Radcliffe to keep Ten Hag, or it comes to a moment where it's so bad that he takes credit for the new manager, the next manager, Zidane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a win-win situation for him, regardless of what happens on the football field.
And that's such a good thing you mentioned about a new manager coming in, because even if Zidane comes in, right?
Yeah.
He's still gonna be stuck with the Anthony's. He's still gonna be stuck with Onana, like all these players that Ten Hag signed.
Yeah.
Whereas you still have players that Mourinho signed. You still have players that Ranić was involved in. You have players I think that Van Gaal signed maybe. So who knows? You guys still have a team that hasn't really been formed by one manager that's actually been given the time to shape the club in his way.
Exactly, bro. So I think just maybe give it the time to Ten Hag. Let's call it a second season blues, and just bite the bullet, bro, and just stick it out, brother. I think that's
you never
the
know.
best
Maybe
option.
if a cup run comes in or something like that, and you guys end up, you guys finish like 4th.
We can still win the Champions League, brother.
The Champions League. You guys are one loss away from being out, bro. You guys are losing to Galatasaray, and you guys are gone.
And what if we don't?
And the way you guys are playing now, you guys are losing to Copenhagen next week. The way you guys are playing now, Copenhagen is a difficult game, bro.
We'll see, brother.